And that will lead me to the perfect way to cap out this hour of television, and that is with Meghan Markle. Now, there is a reason I'm bringing her up, not just because she fits perfectly in the second half of our show.
Which she does.
Because she does. Because I might actually be having dinner with her tonight.
You mean just you and her, or as like at an event?
No, I just thought it was a good tease. No, at the Time 100. So the Time 100, I'll be honest, I have real reservations about the whole thing. They say it's the 100 most influential people in the world. I think the fact that Meghan Markle is going to be there is proof enough to everyone that it's not true. Okay. But it's never true. So they just pick people who are in the news who they think they can have an event with. And I so-called made the list back in 2014 after we launched the Kelly File. And I went, it was cool. And I saw a lot of interesting people. And back then I was still kind of starry-eyed about just news and the fact that I had a primetime show. You know, it's exciting to rub some elbows and go to these black tie events. Mm-hmm. Different story 11 years later. So yes, I made the list this year, but honestly, I didn't make anything. Like they put me on the list because they had to. I just feel like they didn't give me anything. They gave me nothing. No one in the left-wing press has given me anything. So I've really been wrestling. Do I go to this? It's not important to me, but I do kind of want to have a photo on the red carpet just as like I'm back, you bitches, on the left, you know, but that's not the right motivation to do something. So anyway, I'm going to go because I'm told that both Meghan Markle and Blake Lively will be there. And if I can get even a moment photograph, like from far away with her in the background, I'm going to break the internet, Glenn. I'm going to break the internet. So
I only know about the Blake Lively story from you. So you have, even just for that reason, you have to go and have some interaction with her after everything you've been saying and doing. That's reason enough.
Blake Lively was also there the first time I went. So maybe I'll bring that up when I see her. I'm sure she really is going to want to talk to me. So Meghan Markle sits down with the Time Magazine. Is it the CEO? It's a woman the CEO who does an interview with her in advance of this event at which she's going to appear. And I want to give you a sample of some of the questions, and the audience will not be surprised one bit to hear how Ms. Markle refers to herself in her answers. Watch this.
I want to talk about you as a founder, as a CEO, as an innovator, as a creator, as an investor. We have the CEO of Netflix here. I did binge your show with Love, Megyn. There's nothing you can't do, which is amazing.
What I'd love to do was always make things in my kitchen, do small flower arrangements, make a lot of jam. And when I was sending those as gifts, one day Bella said, "There's a show here." And I hadn't at the onset thought that that was something that I wanted to share in that way. And creatively, we worked as partners to really find a way for it to land and for me to be able to share it and just have fun, which is really, I think, the goal in this chapter.
How do you care for yourself?
Oh, thank you for asking that. Well, look, I think part of what's really, really important is that love language of taking care of people also really feeds me. And I think that is in many ways part of my self-care. Which
it's my understanding the first drop was sold out in 20 minutes.
45 minutes.
Okay. Your third platform, which I love, is your podcast. Confessions of a Female Founder, and you've had some of the most incredible women on your show. You're really supporting women, and I love that. We need more of that.
You're a founder. She gets this from Meghan Markle's bio. They ask you for your bio, and clearly she gave her the bio. Listed herself as a founder, innovator, creator. How are you? Thank you for asking
investor,
that.
Philanthropist.
Entrepreneur. Sure. Thank you, right, for asking about me, because no one that she did that when she was just married to Harry, remember, on that African tour, when she's in the midst of like all sorts of poverty and struggle. And, thank you for asking about me, because no one really has. No one really has. So here she is again. Thank you for asking about me. That love language, that feeding of others is my self-care. Oh my God, Glenn.
Megyn,
just the platitudes.
I don't know if you're mad at me about something, but you have shown me some of the most excruciating and unbearable footage I've seen in quite a long time. One after the next, I've really had to endure a lot. I guess that's fair. But from these like women astronauts complaining that they're not taken seriously, to Michelle Obama, now to this. This whole thing, like, thank you for asking me how I engage in my own self-care, because as people know, I am one of the most exhausted, one of the most people who have suffered. I'm basically living in the jungle. And so people are always wondering, but Megyn, how about you? You're taking care of so many other people. Tell us, what is it that you're doing to take care of yourself? She, thank you for asking me that. Nobody ever asked me that. Let me tell you what I'm doing finally to take care of myself as well. I mean, Megyn, if I were you, I would go just to be around these satirical idiots. And also, as I said, the Blake Lively opportunity, and even the Meghan Markle opportunity by itself makes it worthwhile.
Tariff wars, stubborn inflation. No wonder gold has been routinely hitting all-time highs. In volatile markets like the one we have now, do not sit on the sidelines with your head in the sand. You can take control and safeguard your savings. That's why so many Americans today are turning to Birch Gold Group. They have helped tens of thousands convert an existing IRA or 401k into an IRA in physical gold. Is it time for you to hedge against economic instability with gold? To learn how to own physical gold in a tax-sheltered account, text MK to the number 989898. Birch Gold will send you a free, no-obligation info kit. Again, text MK to the numbers 989898. With an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and countless 5-star reviews, Birch Gold has helped so many protect their savings with gold. It took us decades to get into the tangled mess they're trying to unpack now in D.C. How long is it going to take for us to get out of it, and at what cost? Text MK to 989898 today. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.